attention, please? It's a great honor for me to introduce our next speaker. Throughout his years of public service, Anthony Hensley has been identified with improving access to affordable health care, safety in the workplace, job training, and fair wages, among other issues. In addition, he's worked for better community-based services for the disabled, mentally ill, and the aging. Hensley was first elected to the Kansas Legislature in 1976 at age 23 and is currently the Senate Minority Leader. He graduated from Highland Park High School here in Topeka, received his bachelor's in political science from Washburn University here in Topeka. So that makes it two of us at least that are Washburn graduates. And he also received his master's degree in special education from Kansas State University. He represents the 19th Senate District, comprised of eastern Topeka and Shawnee County, southern Douglas County, and northern Osage County. As Sarah mentioned, we truly have a citizens' legislature. Senator Hensley is a teacher by trade, so when he's not serving us in the Capitol, he's doing so in the classroom. Please give a warm KSNA welcome with me to Senator Anthony Hensley.
Good morning. Welcome to my hometown. I am a lifelong resident of Topeka, and in fact, you are sitting in the Senate district that I represent. And I live in the house I grew up in, which is about 5 minutes in, let's see, that direction. And as Craig pointed out, outside of being in the legislature, my profession is, I'm a special education teacher. I teach at a special purpose school for behavior disordered children and adolescents called Capital City School, which is located on the grounds of what was the Topeka State Hospital before the legislature unfortunately decided to close the hospital in the middle 1990s. And I deal with the juvenile offender population in our school. We are in a lockdown facility. They come in the back door. And I've always said that when I take my leave of absence to serve in the legislature, I just go from one crazy place to another crazy place. It's all kind of relative, I guess. I've had the privilege of serving as the Senate Minority Leader. This is my 14th year in that capacity, which in Kansas makes me a Democrat. And I'd like to talk to you today about an issue that I have been involved with really since day one, when I walked in to the Kansas House in 1977. I've always been very concerned about working men and women who often find themselves in unsafe workplaces. We've had many debates over the years about the workers' compensation system. It's an old system. It was established in the early 1900s, and it really was a trade-off between labor and management. Management wanted to eliminate their liability against tort actions, against lawsuits. And so Kansas legislature and legislatures all over the country decided to change the system to allow for a no-fault system, where workers could then file claims and be treated, rehabilitated, so that they could return back to work. What has happened over time is the system, in my opinion, has become imbalanced. And it seems to me that it favors the employer at the expense of the injured worker. And one of the bills that has been introduced into the Senate is a bill attempting to bring better balance to the system. And I need your help. I need your help on this bill. It's Senate Bill 258. And I want to talk about that today. The public policy change in Senate Bill 258 is a step in the right direction toward what I call economic justice. Economic justice for Kansas working families who experience an unfortunate or sometimes a tragic incident of a loved one injured or killed on the job due to no fault of their own. The public policy change in this bill is making a statement about statutory caps that have been in place since 1987. A $125,000 cap on a permanent total disability. And let me repeat that. A $125,000 cap on permanent total disability and a $100,000 cap on a permanent, partial, or temporary total disability. These 1987 statutory caps are not only woefully inadequate in today's economy, but they are woefully unfair and unjust in today's society. Senate Bill 258 simply requires the Secretary of Labor to adjust, and in this case to increase, those caps in an amount equal to the Midwest Cost of Living Index. Now, there are two primary advantages for doing that. The first advantage in requiring the Secretary of Labor to adjust the caps on benefits annually is to keep up with the cost of living. The second advantage is to remove the issue of caps on benefits from the political process. Injured workers and their families will no longer be held hostage to politics or a long delay, and in this case 23 years, in legislative inaction to increase the caps. In 1987, a first-class postage stamp was 22 cents. Today it's 43 cents. In 1987, the average non-agricultural wage per hour was $9.14 an hour. Today that wage is $17.41 an hour. In 1987, the federal minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. Today, that wage is $7.25 an hour. In 1987, an 18-ounce box of Kellogg's Corn Flakes cost $1.48. Today, a 12-ounce box costs $3. In 1987, a 20-ounce package of Nabisco Oreo cookies cost $2.49. Today, an 18-ounce package cost $4.29. In 1987, if you went out to Gauge 4 theaters here in Topeka, a movie matinee ticket was $2.25. Today, Gauge 4 theaters doesn't even exist. It's closed down. And a movie matinee ticket costs $7.25. In 1987, the average price for a new car was $10,400. Today, the price is $22,000.